The issue is very, very basic. When NNPC enters into contracts like the DSDP, or when NNPC has contracts to buy refined products from different companies across the world, they have energy security because they have different companies who are supposed to supply them with products, okay? Energy security is not going to be guaranteed by one refiner alone. Your energy security is if you spread it across to a lot of people. That way you have energy security. Let's understand that Dangote Refinery is a 650,000 barrels a day refinery. And if you look at the capacity for West Africa a day, 650,000. So obviously it's built a refinery to take care of the West African market. We have to accept the fact that a mistake was made ab initio in not planning for the crude oil for this refinery. And what I'm simply saying is that refiners all over the world can get crude oil from any part of the world. Does he save money if he's buying domestically? He saves the cost, quite a lot of cost in terms of freight. Yes, he saves that cost. But the issue is that there are no contracts in place. Government cannot force the likes of Chevron or all these people to say, sell to Dangote, because these people already have 2-3 year contracts in place already that they cannot break. That's the issue at play here. There are contracts in place that these people cannot break. So what do we do? How do we solve the problem of Dangote Refinery? Government must look at how do you increase production. That's what we should be speaking to right now. Nigerian government, NNPC, must be speaking to increase in production. If you have the opportunity of Dangote coming now, let's forget all the mistakes. But this refinery is there now, and he says, I can deliver this amount. Government, what can you do to increase production? You're not meeting your OPEC quota. What do you need to do? All hands must be on deck. What do you need to do? This is what we should speak into. The second question you ask is about the issue of the regulator and the statements that were being made where it seemed they were discrediting Dangote. I will say this. Dangote went into the public domain, first of all. The regulator could not be seen as an irresponsible regulator or seen as sabotaging Dangote, and they responded. But I will say this very quickly. I don't agree that the regulator should have responded in that manner. There's no regulator in other parts of the world. You protect a system. You don't destroy a system, you protect the system. The conversations, the brick batting is not necessary. And it shows immaturity in how they handle that, where you perhaps is saying this, and that's absolutely unnecessary. This is something that's ought to have been resolved in-house. Take it out of the public domain, because it doesn't help us. You are right also when he speaks to people who want to make investments in Nigeria, and where we are giving the impression to people, rightly or wrongly, that we sabotage people. Yeah. I will also say this. There are business sectors who have invested tens of millions of dollars where I'm not getting government to support me. But the fact that government does not support me does not mean that government is sabotaging me. It means that I was foolhardy in venturing into a business where I did not put all my ducks in a row, where I did not get everything ready to operate. And all I have to do is to try and adjust as best as I can so that I can succeed in my chosen business. Dangote has said, oh, government, come and buy me out since I am being frustrated in this and all that. I don't think that's the way to go. I believe that a government who owns a stake in a refinery will not try and sabotage that refinery. I believe that government is constrained by their other contractual obligations. I keep on saying this. The issue is not about emotions. The issue is about the facts. And if we have the facts at play, these issues will be solved out of the public domain, and they will do everything they can to ensure that Dangote works. Dangote Refinery working is in the best interest of Nigeria.